Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you from an area discotheque. Coming at you with thoughts of the day. I'm here in the room formerly known as the Child, and I have this fun light on where it like goes with the kind of like the sound of my voice or whatever. Wait, I'll try to show you. Okay. She had that Camarillo Brillo, flaming out along ahead. I mean her Mendocino Beano. Okay, do you see any action there at all? Maybe I'll, like, do this. There, that's better. Yeah, it's really fun, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm doing right now, is just hanging out. Look, here I am. Okay, I'm going to pause and turn on a light, I guess. You can still see it doing things. Anyhow, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day, found out a way to tackle that static cling. Just whipped my hair up in a banana clip from the 90s. Actually given to me by Watcher. I'm checking in. It occurred to me, when I hung up the phone, it occurred to me he'd grown up just like me. Now, I haven't done a video since Monday, and I know you can't live if living is without me. Is today Wednesday? Anyhow, tonight I've been feverishly getting some packages ready to deliver. Or not to deliver, but to mail out for our Delightful Loungers of the Year and a couple of other people as well. So Osama. Actually, Cloudy's is going to be going out on a different day, I think, than the others. It's just because there's something I have to go seize to put in there that you'll see. Anyhow, and who else? I'm sending a couple of books to someone and a surprise little thing to someone else and blah, blah, blah. So that's what I've been up to tonight. And our dear sweet little Thomas was here a little bit ago. Aren't they nice? He is just too much, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when he started to arrive again, Thomas is a possum, for those who are new. He started coming around here in mid-July, July 15th in the evening. He was probably 5 months old, little, adorable, absolutely fresh. And now he's huge. And his head looks like a triangle. Like it's a giant, fat triangle coming at you. Kind of a stubbier triangle. Anyhow, like it used to be when he first started coming back and he doesn't get in the tree anymore because he's so huge, that when I would go out, he'd get nervous and kind of hide and stuff. Now I can just get down. I don't plow down the step like a lunatic or anything, but I do, you know, I go slowly, but I can walk, you know, right to him now, and I squat down, and he comes over to me, and I can pet him and scratch his head and all. It's adorbs, and he's all covered in snow right now because it started to snow. He's crazy because I was feeding him some sour cream, and he has peanuts in the little galvanized tub, and I had a couple of chunks of cheese there as well. And he ate a piece of cheese out of my hand, and then he wanted to bypass the cheese for the sour cream, and there was another piece of cheese on the ground. And, you know, they have these long toes and kind of long toenails and such. And the cheese got lodged on the end of his toenail. So he's got this piece of cheese clunking about. Thomas has always been kind of messy. Like when Samantha would come up into the tree to eat. I haven't seen Samantha in a while. I have seen Andy. She was out there tonight as well. Anyhow, when Samantha would eat in the tree, she was all neat about it. And I had another little container where I'd keep certain things. I'm having a hot flash. I'll just continue to tell the story while I strip. Oh, well, I just covered the phone up by mistake. Sorry. She was all neat about it. And then Thomas would come plowing along. And I'm in a Lounging with Lisa shirt. And everything would be a disaster. He'd be stepping in stuff and things would be flying out of the tree and so forth and so on. So at any rate, I really don't have a whole heck of a lot to report. I ended up... Amy needed me to go in on Tuesday to the store because she had an appointment she forgot about. So I did some work for the paper there. The latest news with the paper is that we're now online 3 copies a month and hard copy once a month. Don't know how any of this is going to go, ladies and gentlemen. You know my views on it if you've been with me for a while. And if you haven't been with me for a while, oh, you really don't care to hear about it, do you? Boy, wow, I'm really overwhelmed with heat right now. Okay, so I think for Sunday what I'm going to do for the game, going through that Lounger of the Year game and the year-end review, I had forgotten some of the games we played early on because I did quite a few birthdays this year. I think we might do that Common Threads. Heck, I could almost do a rerun from last year. Who's going to really remember what I did? Anyone? Yeah, so I think we might do Common Threads. It's where let me think of something. Okay, I'll think of a word, and then I'll put down common threads that link back to the word. I can't explain my own game, and I expect you to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like the one that we did, for an example, during this game, Sunday was Orca, Beaches, USS Indianapolis. The answer is Jaws. But in this game, you don't really have, there's not a right or wrong answer. Like whatever the lounger is what comes to mind for them, kind of. But you sort of try to guess what I might have in mind, knowing the way my mind works. So I think we might do that. It'll make it easy on me because Saturday, Perpetua and I have to go down to this place where we used to keep our ponies when we had them, when Joe the pony lived, when he was alive, and get our cart that goes behind Joe. It used to go behind Joe anyway, but now that Joe's dead, it doesn't go behind him any longer. So it's been down there forever and a day, and then the owner, the lady who kept him, Joan Allen, died. And, we need to get our stuff out of there. So it's that and just a couple other things. Therefore, I can't spend my life, researching for a game. So I think we're going to do that. What else? Who else? Why else? And when else? Oh, Edna is getting, the back door wasn't locking, and so Spencer's fixing her up. He's been doing a lot of car work. Like he put an alternator in his Toyota. He just learns how to do it. Well, he was an apprentice, I'm sure, at a young age, like 16, at Jeff's Automotive, the guy who fixed Edna, or got her all jazzed up. And now he just, he'll look at videos and whatnot and learn how to do stuff, and he's fixed up Mom's car. He put on shock absorbers on the 98 Crown Vic, and he's doing something with Katie's car. Really weird. She, hold on again. She got home, and she turned the vehicle off. Evidently the radio and the heater kept going, and as the car was off, and she's kind of freaking out and stuff, and goes in, and here Spencer had to come out and disconnect the battery. I'm not sure what the story was, but it's been mended, I think. And now he's going to make sure that Edna's back door locks, since I had to park at the funeral home the other day instead of behind the store because they're doing work down there. It's not like there's a lot of stuff. Well, actually, there's quite a few things in there. You can go camping. I can go camping now. If I had to flee the neighborhood, just the neighborhood, I could do so this moment. It would be handier if I could hook up my trailer. I could give those pursuing me, I could say, wait a minute, I have to hook up my little camp trailer. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I'd check in. Do you see why, doing a video every day would be more boring than this is? So I'm going to let you go. I'm releasing you from bondage. Please release me. Let me go. Just remembered something else. Aunt Liz was supposed to come up this weekend, and now she's not. And so I'm going to try to get her next weekend. That's it. Fort Pitt over and out. Here on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on those issues. Yeah. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for it. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. Joel's an old fart. He got home. I had this going in the kitchen. Oh, that reminds me. I have to go out and shut off my prism light. Prism, not prison. He's like, oh my God, that light's totally bothering me. I'm like, my God, he used to be such a wild man. Now he can't take this. I'm so sure. Okay, over and out, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.